Now, it might not be quite as exciting as the IOSIS Max concept car that inspired this, the new Ford C-Max. This mid-size MPV does still have a few tricks up its sleeve, but no matter how clever it is, it still has to impress buyers. So what do members of the whatcar.com reader testing think?
Well, I love the external styling. It's great. That's a real improvement, I think. Inside, apart from the dash, I think very similar. Very similar to the current car. It kind of reminds me of the Fiesta, and I sort of kind of don't want to be reminded of a car further down the Ford range.
Things I like are the overall quality of the interior, the dashboard and the seating. It's all very well made. Yeah. Yes, I think as a 5 or even a 7-seater, it's fairly compromised because of the middle seat is fine for perhaps short journeys, but the way it folds away, which is very clever, into the other passenger seat to create a walk-through. Overall, the design was fairly good, although I do feel that the front may have been designed by a different person to the rear, because it's a slightly odd shape at the rear, but it might grow on me.
I would say it looks fantastic. They've got it just right in terms of how it looks. In terms of dislikes, it's probably a 6-seater rather than a 7-seater. It's a very small middle seat in the middle row of seats, and again, you're limited in the space you've got in the back. But the seats themselves are very comfortable. Not huge amounts of leg room, but as occasional seats in the back, does the job very well. It feels like a car rather than a normal people carrier or van, which will appeal to a lot of people. And I would assume it's nice to drive because the outgoing model was, and most new Fords these days are. So that would be a nice place to be as well.
The things which I really like about the car is in the 5-seat mode, the boot at the back is very good. It's low level, which means you can lift up heavy stuff and load it easier. The inside the dashboard, the piano finish, and the clarity of the instruments, I think it's very good. It's really good. I suppose I can really compare maybe to the BMW 3 Series, and it's really good. And the sliding door is a boon. The front seats on the car are really comfortable. The rear ones, I think they could do with a bit more shape. They don't hold you, as snugly as maybe you would want to. I would consider buying a C-Max with the sliding doors.
I think it's a very nice car. I think it's good quality. I like the looks of it. The build quality is very good. There's a couple of little points I didn't like. Mirror in the front was a bit dangly, but I think that's a teething problem. Bit disappointed with the storage space. The seats in the back, although they look very comfortable, once they're flat, you've lost some height. I think if you wanted to put a chest of drawers in the back, which I do occasionally, you're going to be disappointed, but on the whole, yeah, I'm positive about the car.
So there you have it. As soon as we can get one of these in the What Car test track, we'll be giving you a full video road test.